Hey guys, digging through the boxes again, we're organizing some stuff, and found a few things that kind of just sort of caught my attention, stuck out, some oddball stuff. Maybe you don't know it's out there, and I probably have one that you've definitely never seen. Anyway, starting out here is the box set of the Ramones. We're Tell the Ramones. It's 3 CDs of their music, probably like 76 songs or something like that, and a DVD of all their videos, and it came with a comic book. About the only name that I really recognized offhand was Sergio Aragonés from Mad Magazine. And this is laid out really good. First thing they have here is, you know, this slipcase is Ramones' Cabbage Patch Kids. Kind of funny. And moving along here, this is the actual comic. Okay, it's actually thick, really nice grade of paper. Front cover is an EC remake, Weird Tales of the Ramones. Okay. And on the back they did a romance comic. Okay. A lot of good stuff in here. First of all, it came with a little card. Some little bit of comic book art there. And first page, as we open, we have a table of contents here. A lot of people worked on this. First story is a little bit about the Ramones, how they came about, what was going on at the time. As you can see, they were saying that, Reno Rock was full of dinosaurs and Kiss was the biggest thing going. A little history there. A lot of good segments in here. Little superhero story of the Ramones. Very bubblegum, how they came to be. All the characters are of all their drummers, their bass players, everybody that's been in the band. Little Prince Valiant, definitely something from the 70s there. Again, I hold that, cocaine helped a whole lot of the 70s books, I'm sure. Cannot remember that character's name, but he's a pinhead and it only made sense. There you go, Cornstone. Got a friend in New Zealand who's a big fan. What I loved was there's true stories of the Ramones, little funny segments. And they went in and they took these true stories and did them like they were little comic strips. The coolest thing that I thought was in here was they did a 3D story, Tales of the Crypt. Pretty much it's symbolic of rock being dead during the 70s. Of course it's in 3D. These are all the, everything that killed rock. Disco's huge. And one of the Ramones rises from the grave and takes a bat to Disco, and thanks to the Ramones, like a zombie, the Ramones save rock and roll, keep it alive. And there's a little sea monkey, Sea Marky's one of the drummers. Just tons of little bitty stories here. And for the Sergio Aragonés fans, here is a little bit of the spread that he's famous for. Okay. So you see that real quick. Next thing I have a lady friend who I worked with, and she and her husband went to France back in 2002. They actually went to Europe. Her husband had family in England, and they just toured Europe. And she knew I liked comics, so she was determined to get me a comic as a present, and this is what she found. When she got over there, she was amazed to find out that, she was looking for the stereotypical comic book guy like off The Simpsons and stuff. Instead, what she found was businessmen, black trench coats, like black hair, just professionals reading this stuff. And apparently, they just respect it so much more there. Of course, this is in French. Un goulet de bois et plume. I don't know French. I've tried to translate parts of this book over the year using the internet and found a French book and French to English conversion book, and just didn't work. But what's great about this medium, this art form, is you can tell a story through pictures and still follow it. Apparently, it's a crime noir book. He's having a dream of a evil clown there. Skulls behind him. As we go through here, it's got a little femme fatale and everything in it. I absolutely love the artwork. in this. It's just amazing stuff, and it seems like there's a seedy part of France. It keeps returning to this building. Something sinister is going there. Like I said, he's having nightmares of the clown. A lot of very European symbolism here. Dancing with a skeleton. There's that house again. Talking on the phone. He keeps seeing the clown. And by the end of the book, when he starts kicking some butt, he gets a clown nose and finds it on the ground, puts it on. So I'm assuming he faces his worst fear. And this is where the book just turns around. Starts finding the bad guys, starts shoot. They shoot at him. He beats them up with steel pipes. Just great storytelling in this. Absolutely great storytelling. Okay, moving on. Supergirl number 7. I just love Sasquatches, and we have Zatanna and Supergirl fighting over a Yeti. The Sinister Snowman. This was just bizarre. I read this, and this is the return of the Insect Queen with B-Boy. Just a bizarre little Superboy story. This is Superboy number 127 for you guys. Just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I love the fact that in comics they're saying that comics with monkeys or gorillas sell more. They also say comics with a purple background sell more. But anyway, this is a bunch of reprints of superheroes battling super gorillas. Superman versus Titano. That is just bizarre. The Batman, if he lets that gorilla touch the ground, the bomb goes off and it blows up Gotham. So somehow he's doing it. And, Gorilla Grodd with the Flash, and Wonder Woman fights a alien ape. Just fun stuff. Rocky Horror Picture Show comic book adaptation, and I have to say that as far as movie adaptation goes, this is the best one I have ever seen. It just blows you away. It's just a straight out of the movie, but the art in it, there's 3 parts. 1, have doubles of some. Number 2. And of course, number 3, All Out Frankenfurter. But the art in these, Kevin Van Hook, he's like a mix of Bernie Wrightson meets Al Williamson. It's almost like he traced film footage. The artwork in here is just phenomenal. Deep blacks. Yeah, somebody used colors effectively. And I'm a Rocky Horror Picture Nut. I've been to several of the movies, audience participation movies. Saw a play at the Bristol Theater in Bristol, Virginia / Tennessee. You guys do a great job. And of course we have a bunch of articles and interviews with people who worked on it. Bob Schreck, who's an editor in comics, apparently he played Riff Raff way back in the day, actually doing the comic. Again, it's just unreal what they have here. It comes with participation guides. It gives you this part of the script in each book and what you're supposed to yell out back at the screen. If you've ever been to a Rocky Horror Picture Show event, it's really worth checking out. Of course, there's the man that wrote the story, Richard O'Brien. And that's about it. Just wanted to pop out a few things I found. And if you have any more gorilla books or anything like this, give me a little comment down there. I can check them out.